So today it is Tuesday, meaning only one thing and one thing only. Oh my god, Truth Tuesday is officially a thing because you guys seem to be obsessed with it. But seriously, it's helping me learn a lot more about you guys as well because I ask you guys a truth at the end of videos. Plus, it's also helping you learn about me. There's a little bit of giving and receiving going on. Ugh, that sounds weird. However, because you're enjoying it so much, that does mean I cannot use my basket bowl anymore. Because I waited so long to do this next Truth Tuesday video, I now have to use a box to put all your truths in because there's so many of them and they couldn't all fit in the bowl.
Hello, Will.
Dad, I'm filming! So if you did post a truth on my last truth video, know that it is in this box. Should we just go straight ahead because my videos are way too long, so this is why I talk way too much. These truths are getting good as well, so. Question, what juicy stuff do you do when club hopping? We must know. Juicy stuff, what sort of juicy stuff do you want to know? Let's just take last time I went out, for instance. I was with a group of friends, one of them is probably listening right now, and apparently I was asking her where my boob went, and I kept on saying, where's my other boob? And she kept on telling me where my boob was, but I was very convinced that I didn't have it with me. And the fact I was sat outside one of the clubs crying because I thought that they weren't going to believe me that I was 18, even though I had an ID, and I don't know really, I got kicked out of a club and I was too scared to try another, so I just sat outside for about an hour crying. Not many juicy things happen when I go out, I just get very emotional. That may have or may not have been the answer you were looking for, but I gave it anyway. Okay, next question. Oh, this is a big one. If you could go back to your early teenage years and change just one action, big or small, what would it be? Early teenage years. I'd probably tell myself to stop eating so freaking much. I think as a young teenager and a child, I just loved food. Me and my friends would just spend our days eating, and it's kind of affecting me now. I would say to myself, Ellie, take that cake out your mouth and shove it up your ass. Swag. Truth, do you speak other languages? No, I did French once for school. For the oral exam, I even took in a bit of paper with French on it that told me what to say, and I still failed. So that's how bad at French I am. Next one. What was your ex-boyfriend's name and why did you split up? Grand question. Oh, why? I presume we're talking about the one I spoke about in my last video, and his name was Liam. And we split up because he felt like our relationship had run its course. I don't know if that was a real reason, but that's the reason he told me. It was probably something like, you talk too much or you are annoying. But hey ho. God, that was an awful question. No more of them, please. Truth, if you had a chance to be in a band, what would you call it? I would call it, I think I'd do it something about having red hair. Is that weird? I think I'd have a band where we all have different primary colours for our hair, and we'd be called the Traffic Lights. Is there already a band called that or something? There'll be one person that has red hair, one person that has green hair, and one person that has orange hair, and we will be called the Traffic Lights. There might have actually been a band that's had that idea already, but we pretend they don't, okay? Sixth question. Truth, what's your biggest fear and why? My biggest fear is probably like not being proud and content with my life. I really fear of getting to like an age where I'm like 35 and not really being happy and successful. Things like anxiety can get in your way when you try and reach for things you want when you're younger, and then I'm worried that it's going to affect me when I'm older too. So that's one of my fears, that I'm not going to be happy when I'm older. I don't know, does that count as a fear? That's why I always want to know, like, what's my future going to be. I'm always wanting to go to a fortune teller, but I'm too scared to do it because it's my biggest fear to find out that I'm going to be sad. Seventh question. God. Do you ever not tell anyone something, like if you have a crush on them or something along those lines, or do you keep it a secret and hope they feel the same? I definitely keep it a secret and hope they feel the same. I am not open with absolutely anything. Even with my best friends, I keep a lot of things to myself and I just hope for the best. If I feel a certain way about someone, I don't really say anything until someone else brings it up, or I just keep things to myself and hope that things get brought up, or I hope that it will change or something like that. I just don't open up about things at all. Eighth question. There's so many, it's unreal. God. Truth, if you had the chance to choose how the world was going to end, what would you choose? I think that whoever created the world or whatever happened would appear and explain to us how the world was made, and then because we'd all be like, oh cool, that's interesting, we wouldn't really care if the world ended. Because imagine if like God came down or someone and told us that he made the world, you wouldn't really care. You'd be like, oh my god, I was here to figure out how the world was made. You can kill me now, I will die a happy person. Or maybe if it was the Big Bang, I would want the world to end in a Big Bang. I wouldn't want like the world to be taken over by zombies or something, because then we'd never find out how we got here in the first place, and that would be kind of sad. 9th question. Goodness me. Truth, when was the last time you peed your pants? I have someone else who can vouch at me for this one. It's going to have to be when me and my friend Lorna were on the trampoline. We literally laughed ourselves to wet knickers. One of the funniest people I know, and we were on the trampoline one night and we literally both laughed so hard we wet ourselves, and we had to go home and change. Well, she had to go home and I was at home already, so sucks to be her. She will hate me for saying that. Oh my god. I'm on the last question. Excellent. Such a waste of trees. I will recycle, don't worry. Okay, this one. Truth, what is your ideal type of guy? I'm not fussy, I'm very lenient towards different types of people, because if I like them, I like them. You cannot help who you like. The 3 things is humour. I want a guy that can make me laugh all the time. Laughter is the absolute answer to everything in my eyes. Like laughter, happiness, same type of thing. A funny guy is the best kind of guy. If he's a funny guy, I will bow down to him every night and massage his toes for him. Second thing would be a family guy. If he's nice to his parents and his sisters and brothers, and he's just a nice all-round type of friendly person, then get in my knickers. And the third one would be ambitious. Like, I want a guy that has an idea and will do the idea. I know a few guys that are very like, oh, I'd love to do that, and then they just put themselves down and never do it, and it's like, Jesus Christ, have some motivation in you. It makes you have no motivation yourself. I want to have a guy that I'm inspired by. Does that make sense? I don't know. But that was the last question, and that was kind of cray-cray because there's a lot left in here. I might keep all the truths for the next Truth Tuesday video and then add more truths from this video's comment section, because it'll be a waste otherwise, won't it? But now I'm going to do the last question, which is for you guys to answer. So open up your ear holes and get in the comment section below and answer it. If someone hit you, would you hit them back? Interesting question. And I just remembered I didn't read out anyone's names who asked me all them truths. Crap, I'm sorry, I will on my next one. The question for you guys is, if someone hit you, would you hit them back? Do let me know in the comment section below, and we can see how aggressive we are as a family, as a poop troop. Also, make sure you leave me more truths for my next Truth Tuesday video. I will add them to this box of truths because I haven't got it in my heart to get rid of them. So in my next Truth Tuesday, I will read out your names who asked the questions, and I'm sorry if I didn't for this one and you knew it was your question. I'm very sorry, I completely forgot. But I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure you give it a thumbs up, because then I know that I should carry on with this series of videos. Now it's an official thing. If you are new to this channel, do not forget to subscribe, and you can be notified every time I make a new video, much like this one. All my links to my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr and all that sort of jazz is in my cleavage in the description box below. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. And this one is really pretty actually. The collar is the bit that made me get it the most actually. Look how pretty the collar is. Ah, oh, so beautiful. I needed to live in a pair of jeans over autumn because I'm the type of person that doesn't have a load of hair. A load of pairs? A load of pairs. No, a load of pairs. These feel really thick, which is a good thing. Like thick on the black bit and thick on the see-through bit up here, which is grand.